What is up, Scorpio? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston. I'm finally back. Excuse me, I do still have pneumonia. I'm attempting not to be hospitalized, so I have lots of visiting nurses and all of that kind of stuff. However, I realized that I had to apologize to my Scorps because I usually do you guys right after Aries. And this month I didn't. I've had a lot going on and I've decided to do weeklies. Now I'm catching up on my weeklies, so cut me a little bit of slack until I can have them done each weekend. I haven't had a weekend to work on them yet. So this is for September 2nd through the 9th. I do know that today is the 5th, I'm aware, but this is just a general idea of the energies that I might be picking up for you guys. The other thing is I just opened my schedule back up. So if you need a private reading or a personal reading, tarot lessons, whatever it is you need, I have one spot open left for my tarot lessons. So it's in the box below. You can just get at me that way. Now the good shit. Yeah. So Scorpio, you guys this month, you guys are all in your emotions and it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. I'm finding that you guys are very, you're coming out of this like cloud of confusion, like this Eight of Swords energy, this energy of being caught up in your own mind. And like I just said, you guys run like a dog with a bone. If you're in a good place and this isn't your reading, then don't watch the reading. Watch something that signifies more of what's going on with your life. Your moon sign, like I said, sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus. Watch something that more identifies with your sign at this time. Don't sit here and watch something and then go, oh my God, somebody's cheating on me or something like that. You guys are, I'm looking and you are just in like, I'm tripping over my words. I'm so excited in an amazing space. So let's get down to business. The card I feel for you guys after going through so much in your head is the sun. You guys are coming out to this beautiful, warm sunlight, and it feels like you're all up in your emotions. Now, it's not going to be for everybody. So, like I said, if it's not your story, it's not your story. You're coming into this beautiful place, this beautiful headspace of now trusting your instinct and trusting that sometimes that instinct can get you into trouble. Like I said, that dog with the bone mentality can get you into trouble. Now, I feel like you guys have been just in your mind for quite some time now, and you've been trying to figure out exactly what it is that has been bothering you or getting to you. And I feel like you're finally learning those life lessons. You're finally learning what your lesson is here. I feel like some of you dated the same person with a different face, like I always say. And if you don't learn the lessons that you need to learn from this person, and the next person, and the next person, then you end up with the same type of individual. And it's called bad behavioral patterns. And being primarily a forensic rehabilitation specialist, I saw that a lot. And it was my job to break those behavioral patterns and to get people into a good mind space. Now, it's still my job to do that, but in a different way. You're now coming out of that. You learn to listen to your instinct. Not the one that always says that something's wrong, but the one that says that something is right. This is beautiful. This is such a beautiful energy after the energies I've been getting all week. I feel like a Queen of Cups, full type energy, playful, fun. You're very in your emotions. You're ruling like that Queen of Cups that you are, and it does not matter what gender you are. These cards should not be gender specific, and that's why sometimes you can't tell the sexes of whether it's the page, the knight, whether they're male or female, because it's androgynous. You're not supposed to know. It's a matter of the energy that people, sorry, cough drops. Only thing that I'm getting by on here, people. Oh, we're doing a gender reveal video tonight of what the baby is. And he, she, she's been moving around an awful lot in there. So you guys will get to see the baby bump, the infamous baby bump, and you will get to find out what the baby is tonight. Ooh. So I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a preview and let you know we're doing that tonight. We're going to do that together because we're cute and pukey and everybody wants to shoot us when they're in a room with us. Not really, but they get all pukey and stuff. Now, I feel this like sunlight on my face type energy. And just as soon as I cut this deck open, the first thing I find is the Ten of Cups. I just grabbed a random part of the deck to get this energy. And it's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the most beautiful card in this deck. And the Ten of Cups is a loving family, a loving home, a loving mind, a healthy mindset. You guys are letting go of toxicity and you're letting go of bad habits, bad experiences by the handful. You just opened up your closet with that Pluto retrograde and said, okay, there's a whole shitload of skeletons in here and these things just need to go. And it's like you just took all your skeletons and just said, okay, fuck with this, I'm done. You've been ruining my life long enough. Okay, my closet's empty. I don't need to go through the skeletons. I know what's in there. I know the faces that are in there, the personalities that are in there, the people that I've dealt with. And I know that I no longer have to do that because I have this. Whatever you guys are doing, you're doing something right. And it's gorgeous. It's telling me you're no longer not making an offer toward a significant other or toward family members. You're opening up in so many different capacities. So many different capacities. And it's a beautiful thing because that puts the foot up the ass of this knight here who normally is just standing around in a field, which is what he's doing right now, looking off into nowhere, but that pentacle sure is protected. I always view that pentacle as somebody's heart. You guys are ready to give. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're ready to give. And even though it probably wasn't right of you, Scorpio, and I'm going to call you out on your shit because you guys can handle it. You're straightforward like Aries. You're just like us, except you have the emotional water aspect with the Pluto aspect. You cast judgment on people or your significant other or your family. And that's not fair. Because I don't feel as though these people are casting judgment on you right now. I feel like they're trying to be an active part of the solution to the missing pieces of your relationship. They're trying to be part of what you're creating, which is happy, whole, healthy, and to fuck with the skeletons. You're ready to offer this cup. This cup is you're ready. You're just ready. You're done with the old habits, out with the old and in with the new. You're tired. You're tired of always having that suspicious mind, of always being in your thoughts with yourself and never inviting anyone into here and into here. It's like you're tired of being lonely. You're tired of self-sabotaging. You're tired of finding reasons to push people away because you're terrified of being hurt. Scorpio, I will say, in my opinion, and it's a deeply rooted opinion that's been around for a very long time, and not just that, but I know my signs. You guys probably feel the deepest. Aries is next. You guys probably feel the deepest, and that's why things hit you so hard. And it's so hard for you to let go of betrayal. Sometimes you can't. You hold on to it until you can get that person, no matter what it takes you. You hold on to it till you can get that person back. You make sure that that sting comes at some point. And that's because of your inability to let go of the hurt. Because you give everything. when you love, whether it be family, friends, significant other, child, whatever it is, you give your absolute everything to that situation. And when somebody hurts you, or you perceive something as being a slight toward you or your personality, it cuts deep. It almost eviscerates you like right in half. And it almost destroys you for anyone who comes into your life after that. And it's sad because you are such an amazingly beautiful, passionate sign. I mean, beautiful and passionate. People have lots of things to say about Scorpio. Lots. Oh, you're cheaters, you're liars, you're this, you're that, you're blah, 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 blah. Don't worry, Aries gets it too. But you know what? Does anyone ever ask the question of, why did you become that way? How did you end up becoming the way that you are? You may never have cheated on anybody. I know I have. I wouldn't be able to live with the guilt. That's an Aries thing. It's just like, I'm way too honest. I'd be like, well, this isn't working out anymore, so, I'm going to go my way. You can go yours, and see ya. And you guys are very much the same way, except, like I said, once somebody puts a thought or an idea in your head, you're a dog with a bone until you dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and find anything, something, anything, anything, anything. And you run with it. And it turns into this big, huge thing for you that becomes toxic. Because it's a reason to push away. It's a reason to not leave yourself vulnerable to this. Why? Because Scorpio doesn't believe that they deserve this. They think that that dark part of their personality puts them out of the running for true love. That dark part of their personality earns karma. And that's not always true. Just because you have a dark sense of humor doesn't make you a bad person. Just because you have a bad temper when somebody walks on you doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you're a human being. Yes. And I see you. You guys are radically changing. You are seriously like in your cocoon. You're thinking. Your mind is going. It's beautiful. It's like a stream of colors coming out of that cocoon instead of that black, smoky nastiness that was coming out before. You guys are changing in a drastic way. You're shedding that old skin and those really old behavioral patterns. Whether it be choosing the same person with a different face, whether it be choosing the same drug or drinking patterns, whether it be choosing to hang with the wrong people, whatever that might be for you, Scorpio. Gosh, it's warm in here all of a sudden. Ooh, must be the pregnant thing. Never got a hot flash in my life. And I'm certainly not in menopause, we know that. Okay, enough of the TMI, but I'm sweating ass here. Yet it's kind of cool outside today in Boston, so I don't know why I'm sweating. Weird. Anyway, the colors that I see when I envision this cocoon is just swirling with golden light. It's beautiful, and it has all these colors coming out of it, as though it's making you into the most gorgeous of butterflies. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You need to hear this stuff. Everybody transforms. Everybody becomes someone different. Every 7 years, your brain chemicals start to change. Your body chemicals start to change. You become someone entirely different. And it takes 3 years for those changes to go through. 3 years. And so every 10 mark, every decade, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, doesn't matter what age you are. It starts at 17, 27, 37, 47. You start to change. And your brain chemicals change. You find yourself either smarter, retaining information better. You find your skin changes, your oil changes in your skin. Everything changes whether you're a man or a woman. And so, men, sit back down. Thank you. Because you need to hear that you're worth it. I've told you this before, but now you're actually believing me. Those of you that come to this channel and have said on so many occasions to me, oh my God, I can't believe how right you were. If I had $1 for every time someone has said to me in the past 2 weeks, if I had just listened to you X amount of months ago, I wouldn't be going through any of this now. I would be loaded. I'd be fucking rich. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. I'm not saying I'm always right, but it's easier coming from someone looking from the outside in than it is from the inside out. And from what I see, you guys are feeling as though you're not deserving of this. This is why you continue to cast judgments and put out that toxic safety net that knocks everybody away from you. Except this time, that toxic safety net didn't come out. It was just like, everyone means good intentions toward me. Like, what is this? You surrounded yourself with beautiful, amazing people. When you open yourself up to spirituality, that is what you do. You open yourself up to amazing, beautiful people. People always ask me, are you just as nice in person? Yes, absolutely. You can ask my husband. I never change. Just like him, he never changes. Smart ass Scorpio. I love him for it. I married him for it. I love his personality. He never changes, just like me. Can I get on my soapbox and tell you all about yourself? Absolutely. I'm not a welcome mat. But you guys, this change is a beautiful change. It's not a change of personality from your significant other. It's a change directed from you. It's a change coming from you. And it looks like there's someone in your life that you're doing this for. Not because they asked, but because they were there for you. No questions asked. They didn't see a value in you when it came to money or material or anything like that. They saw a value in your heart and a value in your mind. A value of who you are collectively as an individual. They didn't care about all this other stuff. But it seems like there's a little bit of judgment toward them on your part there, Scorpio. So, shame on you for that. I love you guys to death. I married one of you. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did. I'm playing. But I did. I married one of you. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Sag Rising. Yeah. Got my hands full. Aries Sun, Aries Moon. Aries Sun, Leo Moon, Aries Rising. It's quite a fight in this house when we throw down and the gloves come off. But now you're wanting to give this cup of love. You're coming up saying, okay, everything is about to change and you're ready to scoop your person up and ride off. What are you riding into? This 10 of Cups. Where everything is exactly as it seems. You went through the whole, it's too good to be true. But it's not. So now you're scooping your person up, Scorpio, and you're on your way. Say goodbye to the old you. Let you go. Let you free fall. Just throw your arms up and fall back. Because trust that there is going to be someone there to catch you. You know, work is good for you. your job appears to be going well for you too. New financial beginning from what was disastrous and devastating before, laid off or loss of job or what have you. Appears that you're back to work here. And all this pain and suffering and everything that you went through is now behind you. You've got that Ace of Pentacles to back up your 10 of Cups. Your first card out was the 10 of Cups. That is one of the most beautiful cards that you can get. Joined by so many other beautiful cards. Getting rid of bad habits, taking your skeletons and get the fuck out of here. Not even paying them any mind, just tossing them right out the door. Like, you know what? I'm sick of you ruining my life. I'm sick of you taking over. I'm sick of you being in my head. I'm sick of you, period. Goodbye. Bye, Felicia. Keep it moving. Walking on out. And you're walking right into a trap of love and a new financial beginning. Isn't that horrible, Scorpio? Isn't that just awful? That you're worth it. You're back to work. Things are looking up for you. You're no longer feeling stuck in your old regimes and feelings and all this yuckiness. We'll just pluck this right out of there because you're coming out of this. You guys couldn't get any better cards than you have here. That's beautiful. Work is good. Your family life is good. Just like me, some of you may be expecting. Some of you may not know you're expecting. Might want to check that out, guys. Might want to check that out. Go to the doctor. I took 26 pregnancy tests and it told me negative. I went to the hospital for something totally unrelated and found out I was pregnant. And I was like 6 weeks pregnant at that point. Go to the doctor for that test. Apparently the ones at home, even the 6 day sooner ones, garbage. But isn't this horrible to have such amazing cards in front of you because you trusted yourself and your partner? You trusted in the spirituality. You trusted in those around you for once. Because you surrounded yourself with good people, Scorps. You surrounded yourselves with good people. You got rid of all of this defensive crap you had in the way. You guys are like wall hoarders. I love you, but you're like wall hoarders. Like you hoard walls and walls and walls and walls and walls to people. You're constantly testing and pushing. And how far can I push this limit? And how can I? And what can I? And how can I? You guys are constantly pushing your partners and testing your partners and testing your friends and your family. And you are wall hoarders. You sat in this pit of devastation for absolutely nothing. You now know that this is what you should have been paying attention to. Not this. Not wallowing in self-pity and putting up the Great Wall of China and every other wall possible around the Great Wall of China or inside of it, or as my husband likes to put it, he would like to be in a castle with a moat with crocodiles and no way over it. Except I think he said a zip line. You guys are putting this down. This is fucking amazing. Absolutely 100% beautiful reading. Beautiful. You've taken care of your garden. You look gorgeous. Your garden looks amazing. You look amazing. You guys are cleaning up physically because you're happy. You're emotional. You're loving. You're receiving. You're actually receiving the love that your partner, your family, your friends, and your coworkers are giving you. I feel like you're making new acquaintances, new friends, new spiritual family, and you're not just lashing out, but you are testing and you are judging. This whole judging of other people, Scorps, you got to stop doing that. Because if you've ever been judged, it sucks. I know I have, and I've been unfairly judged. Very unfairly judged before, on few occasions. And it's always one thing or another. And being judged sucks. It sucks. Your Wheel of Fortune is in the up. Could your reading get any better? Mm-mm. You're letting go. You're letting down the sword. You're not standing there defensive and crazy and swinging it around. And you know how a page behaves. They don't really know how to use the weapon. They just have it. You're letting down your weapon is what I see here. And you're letting go of your mind, your heart, your body, your soul. You're finally letting go and exhale. And as you guys, I want you to do a little breathing exercise. I know it sounds cheesy, but it works. I want you to take a deep breath in and then exhale. Open your mouth when you do it and picture black mist coming out. Black. Because I want you to envision that you're letting go of negative things in your life. You're letting go of thought patterns, of behavior patterns, of drinking patterns, of drug patterns, of cheating patterns, of whatever patterns it is for you, whatever it might be. And see the black coming out. See it almost like a black smoke rolling out. And I want you to do that until it starts to come out. And in your mind, you're seeing it as white. Release that negative energy and you will feel a whole shift in your body. After that, if you can use Palo Alto, it's a sacred wood, or you can use sage to cleanse out the rest of that yuck that you've been carrying around. Do it. Use something to cleanse yourself. Himalayan bath salt will work. So take a shower with it. Put it on your scrubby if you don't have a bathtub, or you can take a bath in it. Those are things that can help cleanse you. Once you do that, you can even do it in the shower, in the bath, while you're smudging yourself with, Palo Alto or whatever it is you choose to use. That is what I have for you this week, my Scorps. You guys are just breathtakingly beautiful right now. I can't wait until next week and you coming out of those cocoons and to see the wide-eyed, just that wide-eyed, beautiful child's look that you're going to have at the wonder of what love can really do for you and what letting go of anger really does. I can't wait till next week. Until then, Scorps, I love you guys. It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston, and I will catch you on the flip. Remember, if you need a personal reading, my information is in the box below. Love you guys. Bye.